Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Powell, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports. Built into the side of a mountain, you literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Guys?
All right, Holly. The Sun Devils will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Songo Politelli. Right side, it's Odom. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. So nice to have these tight ends.
The Golden Bears right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the gun, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They're able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Tough to make a living as an offense converting on 3rd and 10, but they'll try it here. JKS hauls it in. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. The 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
And the Golden Bears are rolling down the field. Motion from the back. Fresh set of downs going up top. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, and he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Out wide right, it's Odom. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iamaliava. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Davidson. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
The Sun Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And, man, that's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a fourth down.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing Sangapovatelli. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Quick completion on the out. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Drops back. It's Iamaleava. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's think a second about Arizona State. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope? Maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Turns into the pile. Turning it on. Oh, the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Here's the Iamaleava to throw. Here comes the heat. Being chased. Here comes the rush. They've got him wrapped up at the 28. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, we mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than
Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Got it. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Hudson. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Songopolitelli. Out wide right, it's Perry. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looked so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Golden Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. JKS escapes the pressure to his right. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nab them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Quick give. It's McNabb. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
At the 26, it's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Throwing, Sangapolitelli. Throws for the tight end. Just gets rid of that one.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Iamaleava under pressure. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to buy time. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Throwing, Iamaleava. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't. Hands.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
You sort of get the feeling here in the second half with the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these two quarterbacks has the football last. Bit of a blown opportunity there on third down with that incompletion. This guy's going to have to lock in for the remainder of the game.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They give it back to him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Politelli from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. They give him the rock again on second and goal. They put the brakes on him.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Got a tight game so far in this season opener. Big play coming up right here. It's 3rd and goal. Right side, it's Odom. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Golden Bears! That one will give them the lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down, Iamaleava. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Move. Again, it's Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Harris. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for room, it's Davidson. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. Right side, it's Moore. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a household name playing wide receiver in the SEC. This is a conference that not only pumps guys into the NFL, people win Heisman trophies playing wide receiver in this conference, and this team thinks this guy's got an opportunity to be there in New York at the end of the year. Really nice job responding.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
At first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! The extra point here would tie the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Hits the hole. It's Edwards. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. There he goes. Past the 50. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Running inside, it's Edwards. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Davidson. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
They'll try the right side. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Iamaleava fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Look out! That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Golden Bears inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. The give. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.